Yeah, I'm good with that. Yep.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
The following sports broadcast is a special presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. It's time for the excitement of West Virginia high school basketball. Today's high school basketball broadcast is being brought to you by
W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, Powered Beck and Matzaref Law Offices, Senate Finance Chairman Jason Barrett, Hagerstown Ford, Fort Evans Archery, Rocks Local Markets, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, personal injury attorneys, Cody's Auto Body, the Palace Lounge, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, the Berkeley County Health Department, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, Ameriprise Financial and the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery of Martinsburg, Flower Pools of Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg, Inferno Brewery and Andy's Pizza.
And now, let's go courtside and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Good evening from the Martinsburg Fieldhouse for the finale of the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube as the Martinsburg Bulldogs host the King's Christian Academy Eagles. Pre-game show brought to you by W. Harley Miller Systems, providing custom integration services like home and office automation, home theater, networking, audio, video distribution, and more. Call them today at 304-350-1931 or visit them online at whmsystems.com. Dylan, both teams here that we'll see tonight lost in their games yesterday. Martinsburg, a 70-63 loss as the comeback attempts came up just short in the fourth quarter against Tuscarora, but still a hard-fought performance by the Bulldogs.
It was. You saw some promising stuff from Martinsburg. Tuscarora was a very talented group, and they were having a hard time stopping Colin Bird. We saw that Tuscarora struggled today against Washington when they were able to slow him down a little bit, at least in the first half they were. He ended up with 27 points, but nobody else did much for Tuscarora against Washington today. But it was 37 for him against Martinsburg, and he took over the game a little bit in the second half after Martinsburg had it as a one-possession game at halftime here with the students from the school at the game during school hours yesterday, 1 o'clock game on Friday, the last day of school before break. Now, today, they're going up against Gainesville, who lost by 50 yesterday to Kings Christian lost to Gainesville by 50 yesterday. But Gainesville also did get a 25-point win today against North County, which is the team that Washington beat by 39 yesterday. So it looks like it's definitely a step down in competition for Martinsburg compared to yesterday. But we have seen that Gainesville, who that's the only thing we have this weekend to work off of for Kings Christian, has gotten 2 big wins this weekend. So it wasn't just a big win against Kings Christian. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Step aside, take a 2-minute break, and on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll hear from Coach Dave Rogers of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. You're tuned in to the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hello, Jonathan Bodwell, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, your local Medicare insurance agency. We are celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Medicare plans have changed drastically this year. We are here to help you with a no-charge review of your coverage. Don't get taken advantage of by a call center. Call us at 304-283-0864. Stay local with Bodwell Insurance Solutions.
And Surf Law Offices. 50 years experience. No fees unless we collect money for you. Always here to help you. Any questions? LawPBM.com.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
As we continue with the W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show, let's now get our coaches pregame interview brought to you by Parsons Ford of Martinsburg at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons. Now joined by Dave Rogers, head coach of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Coach, your team fought hard yesterday. Unfortunately, though, it was a loss in the end. What were your overall thoughts on how your team performed, though, in the game?
Well, it's always nice to win. They had 7 games under their belt. That was our first game. We made a lot of mistakes, especially defensively. We didn't do a real good job defensively, and then we couldn't shut their great player down. He had 37 points on us, and when you give up that many points to one person, that means you're not where you're supposed to be. But we've got things that I saw some good things. I saw some good hustle there at the end. We got it down, I think, to 3 maybe against a good basketball team, and we'll just build on it. So I'm anxious to see how we come out tonight. I'm anxious to see what kind of intensity we have. For us to be successful, it has to start on the defensive end. And if it does that, then we'll be okay.
It's Kings Christian here this time around in this final day of the Skip Fowler Classic. What did you see from them yesterday, and what stood out to you?
Well, the young man that really took us in yesterday was number 0, and the best player for Kings Christian is number 0. So we've got to hang on to him. He's about 6'4". He can shoot the basketball, but if you let him stand there and shoot, he's going to hit it. You got to run him off the line. You have to keep the pressure to him defense. If they're going to set screens for him, you got to switch those screens. You can't give him open shots. So I'm anxious to see our intensity to start the game. If we could play the whole game last night like we did in the fourth quarter, it might have been a different result.
It is a quick turnaround, obviously, with this. What are you hoping to see from your team as a whole, and what are you communicating to them that you want accomplished here today?
Well, we want to see a lot of energy, and we want to see a lot of effort. And you know what? If you make a mistake, so be it. Make up for it on the next one. Play down and don't sit there and dwell on it, because it's not going to change. So, as long as we hustle and we give 100%, we need everybody on this team to do their job. The style that we play can't be played with 5 players. So everybody's got to be ready to do it.
Anything else, Coach?
No, thank you. Have a great Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You as well. That was our coach's pregame interview, brought to you by Parsons Ford of Martinsburg. As they're starting quickly here, getting ready to announce the starting 5 first for our pregame show. We'll get our keys of the game brought to you by Hagerstown Ford. They're revolutionizing the car buying experience. You can buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit their website, FordHagerstown.com. Dylan, your keys of the game.
For Martinsburg, I want to see them play more under control, because yesterday I saw a lot of times they would go a little too fast sometimes and turn the ball over more than they should. For Kings Christian, I think it's kind of similar for them. It's controlling turnovers just in general, whether it's not turning the ball over on their side or being able to force turnovers on Martinsburg's side, because I think winning the turnover battle will be really important for them to be able to compete in this one.
All right, that's your keys of the game. Let's now get our starting lineups brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team of Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Looking for home in the tri-state area? Give them a call, 304-262-4222, or visit them online at modernrealtyresults.com. Starting for Kings Christian Academy, it's number 0, Elijah Burgess, number 1, Rodney Hunt, number 3, Caden Williams, number 4, David Pope, and number 20, Will Burke. Starting for the Martinsburg Bulldogs, it's number 0, Kamara Green, number 3, Cody Shallis, number 5, Nykeem Thompson, number 15, Braden Amsler, and rounding out the starting 5 for the Martinsburg Bulldogs, number 23, Micah Green. We'll step aside and take a 2-minute break, and on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll have the opening tip-off here on the final game of the Skip Fowler Classic. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Back in 2 minutes.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Did you know a fully loaded truck weighs 80,000 pounds?
I do know that they can cause a lot of damage in a wreck.
Over 40,000 people die every year in crashes.
And distracted driving is getting even worse.
I wish we had better ways to prevent distracted driving.
Me too. But one thing we can do is help people who've been injured in car and truck accidents.
Hurting almost heaven? Dial the 7s. 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. No matter what happens or how big it grows, whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit ErieInsurance.com for a quote.
Ice baths, polar plunges, what's wrong with you people? It's your old pal Cody from Cody's Auto Body. Newsflash, it's winter. Whether it's for a health craze or to raise money for the ladies' auxiliary, it seems people out there think it's a good idea to go outside, strip down, and pretend to be a polar bear or a penguin. What happened to sitting beside the fire, drinking, and adding on a few pounds to keep insulated until spring? Call me crazy, but how about we try not getting naked outside for a few months? Stay warm, stay safe on the road. As always, that's Cody's with a T for trust.
Welcome back here to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse. It's time for our opening tip, brought to you by your local full-service archery pro shop, Fort Evans Archery of Inwood. Call 304-229-7064 or visit them online at fortevans.com. Jump ball's up, and it is won by Martinsburg, and quickly it's going to be Amsler off a pass from Thompson, making a layup and giving Martinsburg an early 2-0 lead from the left side. Martinsburg in the white, Kings Christian in the black. With the ball, it's Williams driving right baseline, now kicking it out into the left corner. His pass caught by Burgess as they swing it around the arc from Hunt over for Pope, who's going to run the point. He gets a screen by Burke, goes past on the left side, kicking it out now for Williams, who takes a three from the left wing. It's no good, rebounded by Amsler, who's going to take it down the court now for Martinsburg, and his pass whacks Green in the face, turnover back the other way. Layup missed, though, by Williams, and now it's Martinsburg's ball. Thompson looks over to his left, has Chalice, transition three, short. Offensive rebound, though, in the paint. The putback up and good by Kamara Green. 4-0 Martinsburg leads Kings Christian. Williams, right corner three now, off the side of the rim, rebounded by Thompson for Martinsburg. He'll take it down the court now for the Bulldogs. Just a minute into this ball game. Passes down low for Micah Green, and just the size difference against Burke, he easily wins and gives Martinsburg now a 6-0 lead. Here to begin things, back the other way, it's Burgess. Quick three, and it is good by Burgess, making it 6-3 now.
It's a different starting group than we even saw yesterday against Tuscarora, I believe. I know Kamar Green came off the bench yesterday, and so did Amsler. They each get the start here tonight.
It's Nakeem Thompson running the point now, standing at the Bulldogs logo. Now dribbles over to his left, picks up his dribble, passes to Chalice. Chalice goes down low for Micah Green, the 6'9" junior. His shot up around the rim and good. He's got four, making it 8-3 Martinsburg.
2-3 zone from Kings Christian.
Now we'll get a foul in the backcourt. Is a reach-in called against Kamar Green, his first team first here with 6:01 left in quarter number one.
They tried to bring a double on Micah Green after he put the ball down on the floor, but just didn't quite get there in time.
Burgess inbounds it in the backcourt for Williams. He'll dribble it across midcourt now, pick up his dribble. His pass to Burgess tipped, though, out of bounds. Last off Amsler of Martinsburg. It will remain Eagles' ball.
I was impressed by Amsler yesterday, hitting a handful of threes, playing good defense. Chirping Colin Bird, the best player for Tuscarora.
Inbound underneath, and the shot from behind of Burke rejected, and a foul called, and Micah Green can't believe it.
I was surprised, too. I thought it was going to be a block. Maybe it was contact into the body. That would make sense to me.
Burke goes to the free throw line now for a pair of shots. First free throw shot is up, and that is good, making it 8-4, Martinsburg with the lead.
Will Burke is kind of the center out there for King Christian right now, listed at 6'5", 180, compared to Micah Green, listed at 6'9", 240.
Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped over towards Martinsburg's bench and safe from going out of bounds by Amsler. Back the other way go the Bulldogs. It's Thompson, coast to coast. Wanted to quickly pass it to Kamar Green down low, but let him too much. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Kings Christian ball.
Thompson, a little out of control. That's what I saw yesterday.
Burgess inbounds to Hunt, who passes it down court to Williams. Williams gets a screen by Burke, but decides just to backtrack and reset the offense here. Williams, guarded closely by Thompson, dribbles over to the right wing, stops, passes over to the left wing. It's caught by Burgess, who drives in, has to go and send a long pass, out towards midcourt for. That's Pope with the basketball now after Burgess almost went out of bounds as Pope calls out the play. Guarded by Kamara Green, dribbling over on the far sideline, drives in, goes up for a layup. It's no good, but he's fouled with 5:07 here in the first. That'll send Pope to the free throw line for two shots.
I'm impressed with the ball handling of Pope so far. He's a senior, listed at 5'10", 170. Let's see if he has any scoring chops. Able to get himself to the line this time.
Foul called against Amsler, his first team third, as Pope's free throw is good, making it Martinsburg 8, Kings Christian 5. As Pope gets the ball back from the official, takes two dribbles and a deep breath, puts the free throw up, and that is good as well, making it 8-6 Martinsburg, as Kings Christian has 4 up court with a press. As Martinsburg passes back and forth, and nearly it went out of bounds, but Thompson's able to jump up and snag that out of midair. Now Chalice with the ball, passing it for Kamara Green, who kicks it over to Amsler in the left corner, goes down low for Micah Green. Micah Green guarded by Burke, posts up, powers through, shot off the glass, and good by Micah Green.
Green is going to be a problem. Like I said, he's got 4 inches and 60 pounds on his matchup on defense, so he should be doing stuff like that.
Burgess, top of the key, 3, and he drains it. His second 3 of the game, and that makes it now 10-9. Martinsburg only up by 1 with 4:20 left here in the first. And back the other way, Chalice, left side layup. Great pass from Green to get it to him. And Chalice has his first 2 points tonight from the left block, making it 12-9.
Great passing all the way to break the press.
Bringing it across the court for Kings Christian is Williams. He'll bounce pass over to the right. It's Burgess. Finds Hunts in the right corner, who takes a 3. It's strong and no good. Rebounded by Micah Green, who looks down the court, has Thompson in front of him. He'll take it in transition. Drives the right side, loses it, but is fouled in the end with 3:55 to go here in the first. And it's still Martinsburg 12, Kings Christian 9.
Need to see some under control ball handling here from Thompson in particular. He's going to be the lead guard, it looks like. So he needs to be careful not to turn the ball over a lot.
Burgess was called with the foul, his first, team first, as the inbound goes to Kamara Green, who dribbles about for a 10 or 11-foot jumper from the right side. The shot too strong off the backboard. No good, rebounded by Kings Christian. Williams passes it at the top of the key. It's caught by Burgess in double coverage. He sends it right back. Now gets it back. Right wing 3 for Burgess off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hunt as nobody boxed him out. Now his pass stolen by Kamara Green, who's going to take it back to the other side of the floor for Martinsburg. He sees Chalice, who thought about a long 3 at the right wing. Now instead will pass it back to Kamara Green, who will pass it over to Thompson, who's going to run the point here as he dribbles on the Bulldog logo. Now bounce passes to Amsler at the right wing. Amsler send a bounce pass now to Micah Green, who's standing at the top of the arc. It's Martinsburg keeping possession here, slowing it down. Green thought about a 3, instead gives it to Thompson. Thompson gets a screen, drives to right side, goes up with a spin around layup, and it's good.
Thompson's been impressive. He's clearly, as there's a foul here on Kamara Green on the inbound. But Thompson's clearly shown to be the best guard on this team, at least in terms of a scoring and playmaking and ball handling perspective.
On the inbound, we had a foul called against Kamara Green, his second, team 4th. 2:46 remains here in the first, as Kamara Green will take a seat on the bench. It's Martinsburg 14 and Kings Christian 9. As checking in was Kevin Myers for Kamara Green. Williams with the basketball for Kings Christian. Gets a screen from Burke. Dribbles to his right. Now quickly passes it to Burgess. Catch and shoot 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebounded, though, offensively by Burke. His putback no good. And now in transition, the ball lobbed down the court. Somehow it got to Myers through the hands of Kings Christian. And he drives the right baseline. Stopped. And his feet, though, kept moving after his dribble was picked up. Travel violation. Gives the ball to Kings Christian.
He tried to do a jump stop, 1 foot, 2 feet. Problem is he took 1 step before that. So, easy call.
Hunt passes in the backcourt for Pope, who will pass it across midcourt now for Hunt over at the left wing. Dribbles, or tries to dribble his way past Chalice. Now kicks it out to Pope, who drives to the left side, has an open lane, as backing away from him with Chalice to cover the guy in the corner. And Pope lays that up and in for Kings Christian, making it 14-11.
Green, if you're not going to get there, Micah Green, on the swat attempts, you got to get better positioning.
Thompson with the ball at the top of the arc after getting a pass from Chalice. Dribbles to his left, over at the wing now, back to the top of the key. Sees Amsler in the right corner, sends it to him, who goes down low for Micah Green. Back out to Amsler. Right wing 3, short. No good. Offensive rebound, though, by Amsler, who drives in, attacks the basket. Layup from the left side, no good. But he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line with 1:32 left here in the first.
I like the hustle from Amsler. he's proven himself here in just a short little bit of time to go from coming off the bench yesterday to starting today, and he's proving his worth. Good process by Green to kick it out to him.
First free throw up and rattles around and drops in, making it 15-11 Martinsburg. First quarter brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution, located at 1250 Edwin Miller Boulevard, Suite 301. Call 304-263-3361 as the second free throw up by Amsler and good as well, making it Martinsburg 16, Kings Christian 11 here with 1:25 to go in the first. As it's Pope with the basketball, sending it to Burgess in the right corner. His three, good. He's got 3 threes now here in quarter number 1. The total 9 points, making it 16-14. Micah Green with it down low. Goes up strong, is fouled, though, as he got held by the waist from Williams.
Those threes from Burgess are really what's keeping Kings Christian in this right now, and Martinsburg on their side, though what's keeping them with the lead is going down low to Micah Green. They don't have anybody that can match up with him.
So even though it looked like it was on the shot, they're going to say it was on the floor. Quick inbound to Chalice in the right corner. Thought about a 3, instead will pass it to Myers. Myers to Amsler. Amsler pump fakes, drives the lane. Left side layup just below the rim, and now it's tipped, though, by Amsler. It's Thompson who takes the corner 3, no good, and rebounded by Kings Christian. Pope with the basketball, dribbled it off his foot. It goes right to Thompson of Martinsburg. He'll pass it to Myers, who crashes in, goes up for the shot.
Another travel.
But he's going to get called with a travel again, so the basket doesn't count. First quarter also brought to you by Hagerstown Ford. They're revolutionizing the car buying experience. You can buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit their website, FordHagerstown.com. Checking in for Martinsburg's Arian Adams now with 45.7 seconds left. It is Martinsburg 16, Kings Christian 14. Long pass across midcourt, caught by Burgess. And his pass over to the left side, stolen by Amsler, but he had to save it from going out of bounds, and it went right back to Kings Christian now in the paint. And a one-handed floater up and good by Williams, so we're tied at 16. 25 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Thompson passing over to Myers. Myers down low for Micah Green. And just that mismatch here for Burke all night long against Micah Green. He's got 8 now, making it 18-16. Williams calls for a screen, gets it 4 seconds, 3 seconds, passes it over, gets it back, takes a long 3 at the buzzer, and it's short. At the end of 1, it is Martinsburg 18, Kings Christian 16. We'll step aside, take a 1-minute break, and then be back with quarter number 2 from the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Howard Beck and Surf Law Offices. 50 years experience. No fees unless we collect money for you. Always here to help you. Any questions? lawpbm.com.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Welcome you back to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg and TV 10. Alongside me on the call, Dylan Bishop. Camera crew today is Ethan Elliott and Vernon Dell Piquel. Back at the studio, Kyler High. It's Kings Christian trails Martinsburg 18-16, but begins with possession here to open up quarter number 2. Williams bounce passes it to the left elbow. It's caught by Burgess, who goes back to Williams, and then runs over to the right wing, catches a pass, and takes a 3, does Burgess. It's no good, but an offensive rebound by Pope, who will give it over to Williams, who resets the offense. Standing towards midcourt, now dribbles his way over towards Martinsburg's bench. Goes down into the corner, attacks the basket, fadeaway jumper, no good, rebounded by Micah Green. Green passes it to Kevin Myers, who will take it up the court. Slightly contested by Williams in the process. He picks up his dribble just in front of the arc, bounce passes it over to the right, and it's Adams who gives it now over back for Myers. Myers dribbles to the left wing, goes down low for Thompson, back to Myers. Myers step back three, deflected, and into the hands now of Williams. Kings Christian will slow it down, does Williams, for his team, and hand it to Burgess. Burgess stands just ahead of the midcourt logo, now passes to Pope. Pope drives in. His shot short, rebounded, though, by Burke, and he loses it as it's stripped out of his hands by Martinsburg. Falling to the floor is Thompson. Whistles blow with 6:51 left here in the second quarter as we had a jump ball, possession arrow, Martinsburg's. Thompson brings it down the court here at the Martinsburg Fieldhouse for the Bulldogs. Quickly passes it over to Amsler at the right wing. We'll give it back to Thompson, who goes to Green. Green, that being Micah Green, standing at the left wing, has his pass deflected and stolen, intended for Adams by Burgess. And Burgess will be fouled with 6:31 left here in quarter number two. Or no, did they call that on? Okay.
They're saying it was all ball, and then it kind of... They caused the ball to come out of Burgess' hands, and he was the last to touch it still.
Thank you, Dylan. So Martinsburg with the ball now, as Myers has it. Bounce passing it down low for Micah Green. And he lost it, regathers it, hands it to Amsler, who's driving the left baseline and stepped on it while trying to go up for the reverse layup. And that will be a turnover, Kings Christian ball.
Martinsburg hasn't had the shooting to really make Kings Christian pay for the zone.
Pope drives to left side. His shot, though, rejected out of bounds by Micah Green, but we're going to get a foul called on the play.
He got all... See, he's getting all ball up at the ball, but if we watch his other... If we were to watch his other hand on replay there, I wouldn't doubt if he had put it on the shoulder of the shooter. He needs to get a little bit more under control with how he's going up for these blocks.
Study the tape. They actually called it against Adams.
Oh, okay. So it was just
free throw around the rim and no good by Pope.
I do think, though, Micah Green would bode well. It would bode well for him to study the tape of Sagaba Kanate.
Yeah.
He had time those jumps.
Second free throw by Pope is good. That makes it 18-17. Nykeem Thompson with it. Passing it over to Adams. Adams pump fakes, now drives to right side, gets into the paint. His pass, though, too hard to handle for Stanley, who kind of just has to tip it up and tried to tip it to Green, but it goes past him and out of bounds. It will be Kings Christian ball. 5:49 left here in quarter number two. It's Martinsburg 18, Kings Christian 17. They inbound it across the court to Burke. Burke gives it to Williams, who passes to Burgess. Burgess dribbles it off his foot. It rolls out of bounds to a cheerleader. It will be Martinsburg ball.
Micah Green definitely thought that ball was out of bounds off of Kings Christian on that last possession.
Adams with it. Passing it to Myers, who goes down low for Micah Green, who's not guarded. Went up, and somehow Burgess stripped it out of his hands.
You go up stronger than that, quicker than that also.
It's now Burke back the other way. His shot no good, but a foul called against Micah Green. And this time it is easily on him. Can't hide from that. Second foul for him of the game, and that sends Burke to the line for two.
The phrase I used before the game, Colin, talking about the keys of the game, was playing under control. Martinsburg's not doing that right now. Turning the ball over on offense. On defense, it's stuff like not being completely disciplined with your defense to be able to avoid fouls. You got to be under control.
3 of 6 as a team now. Is Kings Christian at the free throw line as Burke missed the first. And misses the second as well. It's rebounded by Martinsburg, so it stays a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. As Thompson brings it down the court after Bradley grabbed the rebound. Thompson passing it to Myers, who goes down low for Adams. Back out to Myers, who wanted to pass into the middle to Bradley, but missed him, and it goes straight out of bounds. Turnover, Kings Christian ball.
Kings Christian has been the smarter team so far. That is what is keeping them in the game. You can tell that they're very heady players, especially Williams, a point guard. That's what's keeping them in this.
Williams gets past Stanley. Now trying to get past Bradley. Lost his dribble. It's on the ground, and it's taken away by Adams, who looks down the court, sees transition offense, finds Thompson, who catches it, goes up on the right side and lays it in, giving Martinsburg a 20-17 lead. Now you got Bond in the game. So we see him pass to Williams, who kicks it over to Burgess at the left wing. He'll drive in, run into Burke, and Adams gets called with a reach-in foul after Burgess blew past him. So that's Adams' second, team third of the quarter. 4:30 left here in quarter number 2.
There's times where Martinsburg just looks almost too athletic for their own good. It's like a car with brakes that need updated, need replaced. They just don't slow down as quickly as they need to sometimes.
Hunt with the ball for Kings Christian. Hits a screen from Burgess. Now drives the left side. Goes up for a shot. Kevin Myers wanted to take the charge, but stood there like a brick wall and just let him bounce off of him and didn't go down, so he's going to get caught with a blocking foul as his feet were starting to move at the last second. So that is Myers' first. Team fourth of the quarter. And Hunt goes to the free throw line and misses the free throw. If Kings Christian can make its free throws, they'd be in the lead. They're now 3 of 8.
Missing the free opportunities that Martinsburg is giving you. Leaving room for Martinsburg to pull away if they can clean up their own mistakes.
Hunt gets the ball for a second free throw and misses that one as well. It's rebounded by Stanley, and it gets swatted out of his hands, but getting a piece of Stanley is Bond, his first, team first of the quarter for Kings Christian. Bond, clearly the shortest guy out on the floor, listed as 5'3", 120 pounds as a sophomore.
And
it's Bradley, wide open down low, nobody guarding him at the left block, turns around and puts it up and in, making it 22-17 Martinsburg.
I normally say that the roster adds about 2 inches, but who knows? Khalil Bond might actually be closer to 5'1" if that's the case.
Williams in the face of Bradley knocks down a 3, makes it 22-20. Gross passing into the right corner. Adams, 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Burgess. Now whistle blows with 3:28 left here in quarter number 2 as a foul called. It looks like it might be against Martinsburg.
It is.
And that is the 5th team foul of the quarter, sending Kings Christian to line for the bonus the rest of the way.
They're not going to spend the whole game, more than likely, missing as many free throws, a high percentage of the free throws as they have so far. Keep giving them opportunities.
And especially Bradley called with that foul.
Especially now in the bonus, Kings Christian going to be smart to keep the ball in the hands of their good free throw shooters more often than not, because you get more opportunities to hit one like you just did right there.
Burgess makes that first free throw, so he's got 10, making it 22-21. Martinsburg only up by 1. Burgess can tie it here with this free throw. And 3:28 left in quarter number 2. Takes a dribble, puts up the free throw, and it is good. We are tied at 22. Gross with it, looking down the court, sees Adams open. Will give it to Bradley in the right corner. Immediately passes it to Gross, who goes to Stanley for Thompson in the left corner, Sees Adams at the top of the key, drives in, spin cycle, goes up with the shot, and gets called with the travel on the spin. Turnover, Kings Christian ball.
Sloppy ball handling all around.
Bond, who lost his dribble, guarded by Stanley. Now it's Williams who catches a pass, dribbles it across midcourt, and will start a dribble again.
The ball must have got hit. Or it was just a miss.
Passes to Burgess, left corner three, good. Make it 14 for Burgess. And Kings Christian has a 25-22 lead.
Shooting the lights out.
Martinsburg tries to respond with a three of its own from the left corner, but it's no good from Bradley, and rebounded by Kings Christian. Burgess now with the ball after getting it from Williams. Calls for a screen now from Williams, but he can't get there. Burgess instead will just hand it to him once he makes his way over. Williams at the right wing picks up his dribble, takes a three, and it's good. 28-22 Kings Christian with the lead now. 2 minutes left here in quarter number 2. Adams with the ball for Martinsburg. At the right wing, drives in, puts up a shot. It's no good, but a foul called. In the act, so that'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Second quarter brought to you by the Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, proudly serving the area since 1880, as well as Parsons Ford of Martinsburg at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons. Kings Christian switching around who they want where for these free throws, as the first shot up and rattles its way through by Adams. As we get a substitution is Chalice checking in for Gross. So it's now Kings Christian 28, Martinsburg 23. It's the Bulldogs Adams at the line for his second free throw, and that one is through, making it 28-24. As Williams back the other way now for Kings Christian over at the left side. Pulls up for a jumper at the elbow. It's no good, but he gets his own rebound as it came right back to him. He's underneath the basket now. Sees space at the right block. Gets there, looks up, puts up a shot, and it's good. He's got 10 points now, making it 30-24 Kings Christian.
Yeah, they've let Williams get comfortable and find the spaces that he likes on offense. That's not a good sign for the Bulldogs.
Nakeem Thompson with the ball, passing over to Bradley, and he took one too many steps. He tried to pivot to the right and took one extra. Turnover, Kings Christian ball.
I do not like the energy that Martinsburg's come out with in this first half.
Williams trying to bring it across midcourt, eventually does so, guarded by Stanley. Now drives to right side. His pass, though, might have been deflected. No, they'll say it went out on its own. It was close to being deflected by Stanley and Chalice. It was intended for Pope, but it goes into the stands, and it will be Martinsburg ball with 1:13 left here in the second. Amsler take it across midcourt with a pass to Chalice as he gets it right back. Stops at the top of the key, gives it to Chalice. Right wing three, good by Cody Chalice.
They got to find more open shots for Chalice and Amsler.
It's now 30-27 as a lob pass back the other way in the left corner, caught by Burgess, who gives it to Hunt at the top of the key. Hunt dribbles back and will get a timeout taken by Kings Christian with 51.3 seconds left here in quarter number.
Fort Evans Archery of Inwood has just received a new allocation.
On Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
Fort Evans Archery of Inwood has just received a new allocation of best-selling 2026 bows, including the Matthews Archery Arc, offered in a 30 and a 34-inch axle-to-axle. The Hoyt RX-10 and RX-10 Ultra Carbon Fiber riser bows in 30 and 33-inch axle-to-axle. Also available in the AX3 aluminum riser bow and the entry-level Enduro model. And Elite Archery's Varos 32-inch axle-to-axle aluminum riser bow and the new Axis Ultra Lightweight Carbon riser bow. And we have several 2025s on closeout at up to $300 off. FortEvansArchery.com.
Here to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse. Timeouts are brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street, Martinsburg. Family owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call them at 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. 51.3 seconds remain in the first half. It is 30-27. Kings Christian leading Martinsburg. The Eagles have the ball. Hunt picks up his dribble, passes to his right for Pope. Pope spins around while dribbling in front of Martinsburg's bench. Fakes a pass to the corner, now drives in, throws it high. Williams, though, still catches it at the left wing, now goes down towards the block as they motion it around. It's Pope driving in. His shot blocked high by Chalice, but some contact made down below. One referee said blocking foul. The other was saying charge, and they're going to go with blocking foul against Chalice. So that'll be his first. That'll send Pope to the line.
I'd have to see the replay to have a take on the call. But I'll just go ahead and do
the
that.
blocking foul was called by the trailing referee of the play. It's Pope, first free throw. Off the front of the rim, and no good.
First look at the replay, I thought that the positioning was there to call a charge.
Pope taking a very deep breath here before this second free throw. And it didn't help. It went off the front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Martinsburg. It's Cody Chalice. Catches a pass right at the edge of the far sideline, and then from behind gets bumped by Burke, who will get called with a foul, his first. And that is the team third of the quarter. 22 seconds exactly remain here in quarter number 2 as the bounce pass inbounded to Adams. Adams with it at the top of the key, almost lost his footing, now drives in, puts up a very awkward shot. It's no good, and rebounded by Pope. Pope will give it to Williams. 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. He's still in the back court, guarded by Stanley. Now gets it across midcourt. The pass deflected, finds Burgess, who gets it right back to Williams. Williams kicks it out to Burgess, into the corner for Hunt's. Three was good, but they'll say it was not in time. So at the end of quarter number 2, it is King's Christian heading into the locker room with a 3-point lead of 30-27 over Martinsburg. We'll step aside and take a 2-minute break, and on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll have our halftime show from the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors. And good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Providing
Let's talk about what to do after a car or truck accident.
First, call 911. Then call Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
Let us handle the insurance company so you can focus on getting better.
Being injured in a wreck is enough stress. Let your doctor handle your medical issues.
And let the Skinner brothers handle your insurance issues.
If you've been hurt in almost heaven,
call the Sevens, 304-777-7777.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg. Welcome you back here to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse as we've hit halftime here between Martinsburg and King's Christian, and it is 30-27 in favor of King's Christian. Halftime show brought to you by the Mansion Freddie Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to
sloppy first half from Martinsburg. I thought that they could come out here and just overpower Kings Christian with their size, their athleticism, but it's been too sloppy for them to do that. Too many turnovers, too many out-of-control drives to the basket, too many bad shots against the zone. Micah Green getting himself in foul trouble didn't help. But I will say Kings Christian has impressed me more than I thought they would. They have a couple of players here with Burge and Williams in particular that are feeling really comfortable. Burgess knocking down 4 3-pointers in the first half. So they got to figure out ways to slow them down. And they have a lot of mistakes that they got to clean up on both ends with their fouling and their turnovers. And they just need better energy in general. They feel like they've at times got a lack of energy, and then at other times it feels like they have so much energy that they're out of control.
All righty. Thank you, Dylan. We'll step aside, take another 2-minute commercial break, and on the other side of that break, get our first half stats. This is the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
The thing I'm most passionate about with my clients is that 95% of them that come to me, they've never been in trouble in their lives. They've got careers, promising futures, things that matter.
So thankfully, after it was all said and done, I had no DUI and I had no more stress facing me or my family.
When you're on the fence whether to hire a DUI attorney, I always say that you really cannot afford not to. My name is Harley Wagner. My law practice has been exclusively focused on driving under the influence cases throughout the state of West Virginia.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
The Martinsburg Fieldhouse is we're at halftime. Kings Christian 30, Martinsburg 27. Our score. First half stats are brought to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. You can call them today at 304-263-4343. Stop by and schedule an appointment at 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. For Martinsburg, leading the way in the score column so far is Micah Green with 8 points. Behind him with 5 points is Cody Shallis. Then you have Nykeem Thompson as well as Braden Amsler with 4 points each. And then you have Kiarian Adams and Kamar Green with 2 points, as well as Carter Bradley with 2 points to total up the 27 for Martinsburg. For Kings Christian, the leading scorer is Elijah Burgess with 14 points. Then you have Caden Williams with 10 points. Next, it's David Pope with 5 points. And lastly, it is Will Burke with 1 point to total up the 30 for Kings Christian Academy. At the free throw line for Kings Christian, they have went 5 of only 13. And for Martinsburg, 4 for only 4 from the free throw line. Step aside and take another 2-minute break, and on the other side of that 2-minute break, we'll have the second half here in the final game of the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 2 minutes.
Howard Beck and Mitsura Law Offices. 50 years experience. No fees unless we collect money for you. Always here to help you. Any questions? LawPBM.com.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. We have been challenged to sell 20 new and used vehicles each and every day for the rest of the year. This means you save thousands. Hagerstown Ford is the largest Ford store on the I-81 corridor, ranked among the top dealerships in the country in sales volume and customer satisfaction. If you are even thinking about buying a new car, now is the time. Visit HagerstownFord.com and choose your new ride, and we will bring it to you. You will sign all the documents from your phone and skip that awful finance process that consumes your entire day in the dealership. Let's recap. Hagerstown Ford must sell 20 vehicles a day. You will sign all the documents from your phone on your time. We will bring your new ride to you, and you're done. It's that easy. If you don't like it, return it. Our return policy is better than Walmart, and our buying experience is better than Amazon. And you save thousands. Hagerstown Ford is the #1 Ford store from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C., from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland. Now, we want to be the #1 Ford store in the nation.
Hagerstown Ford, right off Interstate 81, across from the Valley Mall.
Nothing goes better with football than chicken. From Pee Wee to the big boys to the wing T formation. Oh my, fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Rocks Local Market.
Welcome you back here to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse as we get ready for quarter number 3 between Martinsburg and King's Christian. Colin McLaughlin here alongside me, Dylan Bishop. Our camera crew today is Ethan Elliott and Vernon Dale Backel. Back in the studio is Kyler High. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage so far of the Skip Fowler Classic here from Martinsburg High School. We'll see how the next 2 quarters go here between Martinsburg and King's Christian. As King's Christian will start with the ball to begin quarter number 3. Hunts to inbounds. Bounce passes it into Williams. Over on the left side of the floor now is where King's Christian's shooting at, and Martinsburg will be shooting at the right. It's Williams' shot, no good, but the putback is by Burke. That makes it 32-27. As Chalice, a transition 3, is just off the end of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Burke for King's Christian. And back the other way go the Eagles with Williams, who gets a screen from Burke, pulls up from the right elbow, a shot too strong, but Burke grabs the offensive board and will reset the offense here for King's Christian. Pope with the ball, dribbling back his way towards midcourt. Now will step a little bit back towards the basket, but picks it up and now passes to Williams. Goes to Burke in the left corner. We'll give it towards the elbow for Hunt, back out to Williams. They kind of try to space out Martinsburg's defense here and keep possession. Williams dribbles over to the right at the top of the key, now pulls up for a shot at the right elbow, and it is good by Williams, giving him a dozen on the night, making it 34-27. Thompson, Chalice, thought about a long 2, instead turns around and will pass it to Kamara Green. We'll give it to Nykeem Thompson. Standing right at the edge of the Martinsburg logo, now passes over to Chalice at the left wing. We'll give it to Amsler behind him, who dribbles his way to the wing, now goes down with a pass, lasered for Thompson, but it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Bulldog ball.
King's Christians look like they've found a few more holes to work with on their offense.
Green gets the inbound, turns around, passes to Chalice, who takes a right wing 3, and it is good by Cody Chalice, making it 34-30.
I do like that Martinsburg's finding more opportunities for Chalice and Amsler to shoot the ball.
Hunts will hand it to Pope now in the front court. passing over to his left. It's caught by Williams. We'll go over to his right. Burgess catching it at the top of the key. Almost got tripped by Amsler. Had to dribble once to avoid getting called for a travel. Now it's Pope with the ball. Pope sees an open lane, attacks the right side, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but we get a foul called. It's again kind of what you were talking about in the first half. It looked like, yes, Micah Green was going straight up, but kind of had his hand down low, but they actually called Kamar Green with that foul.
I have a complaint from a few possessions ago, Colin.
Okay.
Cody Chalice.
Free throw up and good by Pope.
This is going to be the oldest and most like Jeff Van Gundy I've ever sounded. Steph Curry in many ways has changed the game for good. One thing that he has done is he's made way too many players think that a transition three-pointer is a good idea. You know who it's a good idea for? Steph Curry.
Second free throw by Pope is good as well, making it Kings Christian 36, Martinsburg 30. Well, here's a left corner three by Chalice, and that's off the side of the rim. No good, but an offensive rebound. And now it's Chalice getting a bunny in the paint. Great job by Thompson to grab that rebound and give it to him.
That three, no problem. And good follow-up.
And now a steal. It's Amsler looking down the court for Chalice, who does take that transition three, and he drains it.
All right, maybe it's a good shot for Cody Chalice, too. You know, Steph Curry and Cody Chalice, that's the two that I'll allow now.
Martinsburg now within one here at 36-35 in the third with 5:10 left in the quarter. Still a lot of game left for Martinsburg with some slight energy here in this third. So it's Pope with the ball, drives the right side, turns and kicks it out for Hunt. His pass was deflected but still got there. Hunt's now dribbling around, passing it to Pope. Pope on the left side. Shot off the backboard, rejected by Green. The putback by Burke, no good, but he still gets it now. Somehow it goes out to Williams. Williams drives the right side, kicks it out. It's deflected, and now it's Chalice getting the ball, and we're going to get a whistle blown. Somebody lost his shoe.
Oh.
And that is Kamar Green, who lost his shoe. 4:40 left here in the third, so Martinsburg will get a inbound over on the left underneath the hoop.
Keep feeding Chalice. He's hot from three.
And he's got 13 now.
Find ways to get him open. If Kings Christian's going to keep running a zone, then you'll have opportunities.
And give it to Micah Green at the free throw line, who takes a step into the paint. His shot short, though. It comes right back to him. Now he's at the right block. Awkward angle as he kind of turned and went underneath the basket, but still put up the shot. And it is good. Martinsburg retakes the lead now at 37-36 with 4:15 left in the third.
Just the threat of the three-pointer made it a little easier.
Pope drives the left baseline, goes up with a layup. It's no good. It's deflected out of bounds, and last off, Kamar Green. So it will stay Kings Christian ball.
See if Martinsburg's defense can get better in the same way that their offense has in recent possessions.
Inbound, shot rejected from Burgess by Micah Green, but he got it back and then went up a second time, and from behind, Micah Green gets called with a foul.
That one I'm not so sure about. Yeah, he's coming from behind, is Micah Green, trying to block that shot. So it makes it a lot easier for him to pick up the foul. I didn't see the contact, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. But you gotta be careful.
Burke to the line. As he made that second shot, I missed that, my apologies. So that was an and one opportunity, which is good, making it 39-37. It's Nykeem Thompson from the top of the arc, drives the right side as he saw it open up for him, but missed the layup, and it's rebounded by Kings Christian, who goes back the other way. Great ball movement. Pope now on the right side, goes in, turns, kicks it out for Hunt at the top of the arc. He backtracks with the dribble, now goes in at the left elbow, kicking it out to Burke. Burke, guarded by Micah Green, drives the right baseline. His layup no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Amsler. Amsler weaves through traffic back the other way for Martinsburg, goes coast to coast, layup, just missed, but a foul called, so that'll go to the free throw line. for 2.
Really like the way that Amsler's attacking the rim. Yesterday against Tuscarora, it was the three-pointer that kind of got him going. Today, he's using this as an opportunity to get to the rim.
Third quarter brought to you by Power Beck and Matt Zurif Law Offices. Call 304-264-8870 to speak with an attorney today or visit them online at lawpbm.com as Amsler misses the front end of the pair of free throws. Third quarter also brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships. They're proud to be the owners who just care more. It is Kings Christian leading Martinsburg 39-37 with 3:22 left in quarter number 3. But Amsler at the line for the Bulldogs with his second free throw. It's good, and that puts the game now within 1. Pope back the other way with the ball now after a pass from Williams across midcourt. Pope dribbling around, guarded by Adams. Bounce passes it to Burgess at the left elbow, who turns around, goes to the lane, attacks the rim, goes up with the layup, and it is good. Count it, and a foul as Burgess gets his first 2 points of the second half. He's now got 16 total, making it Kings Christian 41, Martinsburg 38, and he's got an and one opportunity.
Kind of feels like King Christian is a little faster than Martinsburg was expecting.
Free throw is good by Burgess, giving him 17 points now, and it's a 42-38 lead for Kings Christian. Nykeem Thompson brings it across midcourt, gives it to Chalice. His pass intended for Micah Green, deflected by Bond and intercepted by Kings Christian. I don't know how a pass for a 6'9" guy gets deflected by a 5'3" guy, but it did. It's Pope over to Burgess, left corner three, good. And there you go by Burgess. His 5th 3 of the game, giving him 20 total, and it's now 45-38, Kings Christian. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third. Pass down low for Micah Green. He's wide open underneath. He somehow missed the shot, but from behind, it looks like Burke's going to get called with a push. So maybe that's what was the reason why Micah Green missed that easy open shot.
He's frustrated with himself for missing it, but hey, you got Fowler on it. Beat yourself up.
And now Micah Green at the free throw line. 2:22 left here in the third. Green's first free throw is up, and it's short off the front of the rim and no good. So it stays 45-38, Kings Christian. As Micah Green gets the ball back for a second free throw, takes a few dribbles, spins the ball in his hand. Second free throw up in the air, and that is good. That makes it 45-39. Williams will take it down the court here for Kings Christian. Over at the right side, just behind the wing. Pulls up for three, and it rattles around and goes in and out. Rebounded by Amsler for Martinsburg. Amsler with the ball, picking up his dribble. Sends it down low for Micah Green, who's double teamed. Kicking it back out now for Cody Chalice. Catch and shoot three, and that rattles in and out. And now the ball on the floor, and it hits the shoe of Nykeem Thompson and went out of bounds. It'll be Kings Christian ball with 1:48 left here in the third.
The Martinsburg offense needs somebody else that can step up as a contributor or somebody who can be a steady hand. They don't have that Keyshawn Cheek steady hand like they did last year.
Burgess passes to Williams at the right wing, who's going to pump fake, now drive in, fade away jumper is good for two in the right corner by Williams, making it 47-39. 1:20 left here in the third. It's Thompson, bounce passing for Chalice. Chalice thought about the three, instead gives it back to Thompson, who sees Micah Green with the mismatch down low, gives it to him, and he'll put it off the glass and in from the right block, making it 47-41.
You would hope that size advantage can be a steady thing that you can go to for Martinsburg. Keep going to Green.
Williams lost his dribble, now hands it to Burgess. Burgess flying across over to the right. Picked up his dribble, but his feet kept going. A travel violation called with 54.8 seconds left here in the third. Gives the ball to Martinsburg. Down by 6 are the Bulldogs. Thompson takes it across midcourt. Dribbling with his left hand over to his right, picks up his dribble, passes to Micah Green at the free throw line, and he'll have it poked away from behind. It goes out of bounds, though, into the right corner of the court, and it'll stay Bulldog basketball. Inbound to Adams. Adams looks left, passes to Thompson. 35 seconds left here in the third. Clock ticking away as Thompson dribbles it into the right corner. Almost lost it, now has to pick it up. Passing it to Micah Green, who sees an open Adams in the left corner, who takes the three. No good. Rebounded by Green, who goes up strong with his shot. That's no good. Tipped around. Now Thompson with it in the paint, and his putback is good, making it 47-43 with 10 seconds left. Williams brings it across midcourt now here for Kings Christian. They'll hold it for the last shot. He gives it to Burgess. Burgess from the free throw line puts up a shot. It's short, and it's taken by Shalish, who sent a long one, but that not nearly in time and not nearly close enough to the basket. End of the third. It is Kings Christian 47, Martinsburg 43. Step aside and take a 1-minute break, and then we'll be back here for quarter number 4 from the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Welcome back here as we enter quarter number 4. Martinsburg trails Kings Christian 47-43 as the Bulldogs trying to avoid falling to 0-2. It's Chalice with the ball going down low for Micah Green, who gets double teamed in the paint, still goes up with a shot and still knocks it down. He's got 15 now, and that makes it 47-45. Kings Christian lead cut to 2.
I think Green's gotten more comfortable as the game goes on, putting the ball on the deck, making it easier for him to go up and score.
Pope at the left wing, guarded by Chalice, drives into the paint, still tries to weave his way through, goes up with a layup. It's no good, rebounded by Thompson, who has numbers for Martinsburg. Back the other way, goes coast to coast, layup is good, we are tied. 47 all here to begin quarter number 4. A quick run for Martinsburg within the first 45 seconds of this quarter.
They have the energy that they were missing.
And now Amsler almost steals it away from Burke. The ball's on the floor. He can't gather it, and it's poked out of bounds. Last off Micah Green, and Amsler stays down. It looks like he might have got whacked while trying to go in for the ball. He looks to be in pain. Nykeem Thompson looks to be in pain, looking at his face and kind of wiping it.
He's walking it off as Amsler.
Williams grabbing his nose, too, from Kings Christian, but everybody stays in.
The rugby scrum.
Inbound quickly to Burgess, catch and shoot corner 3 from the left side, rattles around, takes a few hops, but it's no good. Now the ball on the floor, and diving for it and getting it is Martinsburg right in front of Kings Christian's bench. How did Nykeem Thompson get in there without taking anybody out? Great job by him. Martinsburg will have possession, 6:55 left here in the fourth. Step aside, take a 30-second break with the timeout, and then be right back here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Fort Evans Archery of Inwood has just received a new allocation of best-selling 2026 bows, including the Matthews Archery Arc offered in a 30 and a 34-inch axle-to-axle, the Hoyt RX-10 and RX-10 Ultra Carbon Fiber riser bows in 30 and 33-inch axle-to-axle, also available in the AX3 aluminum riser bow and the entry-level Enduro model, and Elite Archery's Varos 32-inch axle-to-axle aluminum riser bow and the new Axis Ultra Lightweight Carbon riser bow. And we have several 2025s on closeout at up to $300 off. FortEvansArchery.com.
Welcome you back here to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse out of the timeout, which is brought to you by Cody's Auto Body. We're tied at 47 here in the fourth. Martinsburg ball. Nakeem Thompson with it. Picks up his dribble, passes to Adams at the free throw line, who turns around and gives it right back at the top of the key. It's caught by Thompson. Thompson dribbling around now over towards the right wing, gives it to Stanley in the right corner, goes right back to Thompson. Thompson picks up his dribble, gives it back to Adams in the paint. He wanted to pass it down low for Micah Green, and it kind of just went right off Burke into the air and spiraled its way out of bounds, so it'll stay Martinsburg ball. Somebody needs to inbound. Nobody's going, and it will be Thompson eventually doing so. Now he backs away, and instead it will be Chalice for the baseline inbound. Chalice inbounds to Stanley, who gives it back out to Thompson, who's going to reset the offense here with 6:25 left in the fourth. Go to Micah Green at the left elbow. Green scanning his options. Bounce passes down low for Thompson. Reverse layup from the right side. No good, and he gets shoved down. No call. Rebound for Kings Christian. Now open down low in the paint. It's Burke. His shot up and good, and that gives Kings Christian the lead back now at 49-47.
Green still needs to watch that offhand when he's going up for these blocks.
Chalice. Stanley back to Chalice at the left wing, who fires it to Thompson at the top of the key. They give it to Green. Green at the right elbow. Take the shot. He's left open. Around the rim, no good though. And rebounded by Kings Christian. Williams will slowly bring it across midcourt. Calls out the play with one hand while dribbling with the other. Now takes a bounce pass to Burgess. It takes two bounces to get to him. He gathers it and gives it back to Williams. Williams. Top of the key, three, no good, rebounded by Chalice. And it's back the other way. Adams now with the ball for the Bulldogs. Give it to Chalice. Chalice sees Thompson, who sees Stanley open in the left corner. He pulls up for three. It's no good, rebounded by Chalice. Put back, no good, but from behind, he is hacked by Pope. He just completely took the body out of Chalice, who was still able to
Chalice is
go up, and how is that not a shooting foul?
Right, Chalice is correctly arguing that he was going up for a putback, which is, I thought it was pretty clear that he was, but they're not giving him the shooting foul.
Instead it'll be a baseline inbound. He's trying to find somebody. Finds Stanley, who gives it to Thompson. Thompson at the right wing, dribbles over towards the left side, and now backtracks his way towards the volleyball line. Bounce passes to Adams, who takes the three, and it's good! From the left wing, Arian Adams makes it 50-49 Martinsburg. Pope with the ball, brings it across midcourt.
It's the three ball that's keeping Martinsburg in this. It's come alive in the second half.
Pope guarded by Stanley, and a 5-second call as Stanley puts the clamps on him. He was going back and forth, still moving, but Stanley was close enough to get that 5 count going. Great defense by him. Turnover, Martinsburg ball. 4:43 left here in regulation. Up by 1 are the Bulldogs. Nakeem Thompson slowly brings it across midcourt. Picks up his dribble, passes to Stanley at the left wing. Stanley holding the ball over his head, now brings it down. Passes to Thompson in the left corner, dribble. Give it to Stanley as they swing it around the arc. It's now Adams with it at the right wing. Picks up his dribble, spins around, kicks it out to Chalice, left wing three. It's good. Back-to-back trays for the Bulldogs. They're up by 4. Make it 16 for Cody Chalice and a 53-49 lead for Martinsburg with 4 minutes left here in the fourth against Kings Christian. Williams for Pope at the right wing. Pope goes to the elbow, into the paint, kicking it out. Long three by Hunt from the left side, way too strong, and right into the hands of Nykeem Thompson from Martinsburg. He sees down the court Chalice. Chalice catches it at the right wing, picks up one dribble, gives it to Micah Green down low. He pump fakes, goes up strong as he's wide open, and he's got 17 now. 55-49, a 8-0 run for Martinsburg. Timeout, Kings Christian. 3:38 to go here in the fourth. We'll step aside, take a 30-second break with them, then be right back here from the Skip Fowler Classic on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343. to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome you back here. 3:38 remains in quarter number 4. It's Martinsburg 55, Kings Christian 49. Fourth quarter brought to you by Rock's Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Fast, fresh, friendly. Rock's, as well as Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. Kings Christian out on the floor. They had 6 out there, so Pope will now jog his way back to the bench. Martinsburg sends its 5 out there. And here we go. The inbound for Kings Christian as Williams dribbles it across midcourt. On the left side, past the scores table, now backs up. Back towards the scores table and then over to the right, top of the key. Sees Burke down low at the left block. Bounce passes it to him, but just in front of him to be able to grab. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Martinsburg ball with 3:25 left here in the fourth.
It's like the faucet has turned off on the Kings Christian offense here. They just have not been able to score much at all.
Thompson bounce passes it from midcourt over to the right wing for Stanley, who gives it into the corner now for Thompson, who goes down low for Micah Green at the right block. He's guarded by Burke. Turns around, sees the mismatch anyway, takes it, and he'll put it off the glass and in.
Burke is kind of just looking over at his bench like, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, he's the tallest guy out there to match up with him.
Yeah.
But the weight difference is just clear as day. 57-49 now. Williams takes a 3, and it's short. Rebounded by Martinsburg. Thompson across midcourt with the dribble. Wants somebody over here at the right wing. It's going to be Adams going over there. He'll pass it to him once he gets there. Stanley gets it, pulls up from the right elbow as nobody came out to him, and it's good. 10-point lead now for Martinsburg as they continue to run away here in the final few minutes of this fourth quarter.
The Kings Christian is really religiously sticking that 2-3 zone.
From behind, as Burgess was catching that pass at the right elbow, gets hit by Adams, and that is his third. It looks like we're going to get another timeout taken by Kings Christian. 2:16. Thank you, Dylan. Martinsburg will take that timeout. Nonetheless, 2:16 left here in the fourth. It's 59-49. Martinsburg leading Kings Christian. We're back in 30 seconds here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
We welcome you back here to the Martinsburg Fieldhouse. His timeouts are brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street, Martinsburg. Family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call them at 304-901-4777 or visit them at their Facebook page. Martinsburg trying to hold on here and get its first win of the season. after losing yesterday to open up the regular season with a 70-63 loss to Tuscarora. Up by 10 right now here against Kings Christian. Williams with the ball in the left corner, drives the baseline, tried to go up with a reverse layup, missed everything, and it's grabbed by Micah Green, who will give it to Thompson. Thompson kicks it over to Stanley in the right corner, fires a pass to the wing for Adams, who will backtrack and reset the offense as Martinsburg wants to just hold on to the ball and force Kings Christian to come out defensively and decide what to do. Stanley down low for Micah Green, and he's just going to get held. Goes up with a shot. They're not going to count it, as Williams just realized, I stand no chance against Micah Green, so I'm just going to give him a big old bear hug.
And while it's on the floor, too, because it's only the second team foul, we're getting to the point in the game where you're going to want to consider fouling. They need to get it up to 5 team fouls before it makes Martinsburg shoot free throws.
Stanley catches the inbound, immediately passes it in midair over to Adams, who will give it to Thompson. Thompson looks into the corner, finds Chalice. Adams wide open and airballs a right wing 3. And Coach Rogers furious at the fact that he took that shot. Now it's Williams back the other way with the ball in front of his bench. Hands it over to Burgess. Burgess takes a step back 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson tries to weave through traffic and now reaching in, running alongside him in the process is Bond, and he's going to get called with a foul with 1:15 left here in the fourth. Got that as Bond's second, team third of the quarter. They have that as his third, so I missed one earlier. So there you go. So Adams inbounds it to Green, who will give it right back to him. Handed to Thompson. Thompson, the right wing, dribbles backwards and will now pass it to Adams, who gives it right back. Pope guarding Thompson as he passes it over now to Adams again, and now it's poked free. Ball on the floor, fighting for it is Chalice, and he gets it and then has to call a timeout with 49.7 seconds left here in the fourth. Still Martinsburg 59 and Kings Christian 49. Let's keep things here. It's been a great run here for Martinsburg. They were down by 1, able to take this lead, and Kings Christian offensively has just gone ice cold here in this fourth quarter.
I can't remember the last time Kings Christian scored off the top of my head. Like I said,
it's been a 12-6 quarter.
It's felt like you've just turned the water off totally. It's just at some point, I didn't notice a specific adjustment that Martinsburg made, other than maybe that they're just playing a little tighter on the players that they feel like they need to. Kings Christian just totally couldn't find anything here in this fourth quarter to go down.
Micah Green gets the inbound. He's going to get trapped. Sees Adams, who gives it to Chalice now in the left corner. He's just standing there waiting to be fouled, and Bond finally does so with 40.2 seconds left. So that's the fourth team foul, which means 1 away from the bonus.
It's kind of what I was mentioning in yesterday's game, was the fact that if you're a team not from West Virginia, do you know kind of how to navigate the fact that if you're down here in a late game with no shot clock, what do you do?
Inbound to Stanley, who gives it to Chalice, and he will be fouled again. If it's Bond, he's done.
I think they were pointing to...
it looks like they actually called Hunt, I believe.
Okay.
Nope, they did call it on Bond. Or Pope. Nope, Bond. So Bond has fouled out.
Yep. Solid run for Khalil Bond. Put in a lot of good effort.
That'll send Cody Chalice to the free throw line for the first time today. Checking in will be Slade for Bond. 59-49 our score. Martinsburg leads Kings Christian with 35.8 seconds left here in the fourth as Chalice first free throw hits the front of the rim, then the back of the rim, and falls through, making it 60-49. Chalice second free throw up. And that one is good, making it 18 on the night for him and a 61-49 lead for Martinsburg. As Williams takes it down the court, turns around, wanted to pass it for Burgess, and it goes in the backcourt. So that'll be a violation on King's Christian and give the ball back to Martinsburg with 26.4 seconds left to go here in the game. They inbound it to Chalice, and he'll get wrapped up by Hunt, who's still fouling here for King's Christian. So Chalice will go back to the free throw line here with 23.1 seconds left.
You gotta be proud of Martinsburg if you're Coach Rogers down there for how they played in this second half, particularly the fourth quarter, where it felt like the three ball. They were able to get some open looks, especially for Chalice.
First free throw around the rim and no good.
You got to be pleased with how you're able to find better ways to get the ball inside to Green, to exploit the mismatches.
Second one is good, though, by Chalice. So he's now at 19 to match Micah Green and making it 62-49. Hunt for three, airballs it. Rebounded by Martinsburg. We'll see if they let Adams dribble out the clock or if they'll decide to foul. They're going to decide to foul. That foul against Burgess with 5.9 seconds left here in the fourth. That will send Kyrion Adams to the free throw line.
King's Christian playing hard to the final whistle.
Adams' first free throw is good. So he's got 6 total points here tonight now. 3 free throws and a 3 ball. Making it 63-49 Martinsburg. Second free throw is good as well, so make it 7 points and a 64-49 score. As Martinsburg will defeat King's Christian. We'll see if this 3 counts. It does by Williams at the buzzer. So the final score will be Martinsburg 64 and King's Christian 52. We'll step aside and take a 2-minute break. Then we'll return with our post-game show here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10.
Robbie, there you are, splashing around again in the Valley Mall. What's got you this fired up? Did someone spike your hot tub with holiday spirit? No way. The Floor Pool's Christmas sale is officially rolling, and you're telling me everything here at the Holiday Pop-Up Store, hot tubs, saunas, swim spas, cold plunges, is priced with deep year-end discounts? Robbie, that's incredible. And of course you picked the seat with the Jets working overtime on your tail feathers. Wait, immediate delivery too? As in buy it now and have it in your backyard before New Year's? That's huge. A brand new wellness space at home for the holidays. Now that's better than another pair of socks. And inventory's moving fast, right? Like faster than you can say, when you sink in a hot tub. Yeah, okay, I get it. With these deep year-end discounts, everything's going to get scooped up like holiday cookies.
Floor Pools, your home for hot tubs, saunas, swim spas, and cold plunges. Visit their holiday pop-up store at the Valley Mall, talk with the wellness experts, snag incredible year-end deals, and take immediate delivery. Start the new year with a home wellness space that makes you feel like you won the holiday lottery.
What are you looking for? How about some craft beer? Or maybe you want some New York style pizza. Maybe some time with your family. Or maybe you want to have game night with all your friends out on the patio. Yeah, we got that.
Are you looking for a lager? Maybe a stout or IPA. We've got that.
Our dough is made fresh every day. Our sauce is made daily. And our mozzarella is absolutely amazing. Our neighborhood is growing, and it deserves a place where you can have great food, great beer, and a great ambiance. And that place is right here.
Andy's Pizza and Inferno Brewery. Andy'sPizza.com.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Welcome you back here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 and welcome you into the post-game show brought to you by the Palace Lounge located on Edwin Miller Boulevard, offering a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials in a clean and comfortable atmosphere. You can check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Martinsburg finally gets its first win of the season. They are now 1-1 overall, going 1-1 obviously here in the Skip Fowler Classic. Yesterday, Dylan, the fourth quarter comeback came up short. They lost 70-63. Today, completely different story. They dominate the fourth quarter, and they come back, and they defeat Kings Christian 64-52. Fourth quarter differential, 21-5 in favor of Martinsburg.
5-point quarter. That great defense throughout the fourth. Kings Christian really couldn't find any good looks. Martinsburg, this is around where, at the very least, they should have ended up in this game, I think. They felt like the more talented team, bigger, faster, stronger. It just felt like they were making a lot of self-enforced errors, playing too sloppy through that first half, some of the third quarter. But eventually they cleaned it up. They figured out the ways to attack Kings Christian, what they were doing. Kings Christian didn't really adjust what they were doing. It was going to be hard for them to play man-to-man because that meant, you're playing one-on-one with Micah Green, and you don't have anybody to guard him. So they stuck with the zone, but eventually Martinsburg figured out the ways to beat the zone, got themselves a really good shooting game from Cody Chalice, and that's what really opened things up for Green to have more room inside, and they took advantage and dominated the fourth.
All right, let's get our post-game stats brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit burkeandschultz.com. We play hardball. Well, for Kings Christian, the same four guys that scored in the first half are the same four guys that only scored in the second half. Finishing with 20 points for Kings Christian, it was Elijah Burgess leading the way in scoring. Caden Williams finished with 17 points behind him. Then it was Will Burke with 8 points total, and David Pope with 7 points total to total up the 52 for Kings Christian Academy, who falls now to 4-9 on the year. For Martinsburg, you had two guys leading the way in the score column, as it was Micah Green and Cody Chalice with 19 points each. Then you had Nykeem Thompson with 8 points, Key Adams with 7 points, Braden Amsler with 5 points, and then you had Zion Stanley as well as Carter Bradley and Kamar Green with 2 points each to total up to 64 for Martinsburg, giving the Bulldogs their first win of the season and giving them a 1-1 record. That's your post-game stats. Let's now get to our player of the game, brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Dylan, player of the game as we wrap things up.
Cody Chalice. I think it's got to be. Yeah. Micah Green can be an honorable mention because they didn't have anybody that could guard him. He was too big. But it was really the three-point shooting of Chalice that opened up the offense and made things easier on Green.
Yeah, he made 4 tonight, 14 points in that second half to give him his 19 total. So there you go. Cody Chalice, tonight's player of the game for Martinsburg. That'll wrap things up for us for 2025. We won't be back until the new year of 2026, at least for basketball coverage. Sports Mix, we still got Monday, Tuesday here this coming week, so make sure to tune into that from noon to 1 p.m. on Talk Radio WRNR, TV10 and the TV10 Facebook page. But for
Senate Finance Chairman Jason Barrett, Hagerstown Ford, Fort Evans Archery, Rocks Local Markets, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, personal injury attorneys, Cody's Auto Body, the Palace Lounge, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, the Berkeley County Health Department, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, Ameriprise Financial and the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery of Martinsburg, Flower Pools of Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg, Inferno Brewery and Andy's Pizza.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.